And welcome back, everyone, to the Lyst podcast. Big week last week. Reached our most views ever on a video. So thank you guys all for watching. It's been awesome. We love doing this. So keep it up. I'm Cam Clark. This is Jackson Trotter, maker of one of the best Pinewood Derby cars to ever exist.
Yeah, the Jimmermobile. However, one of our most loyal viewers, Will Coltrane, you know who you are. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying Disney World this week.
You can't mix those two.
I know. Will is probably cussing me out right now. I'm just kidding. He doesn't cuss.
Granted, though.
But Will also has a Jimmermobile.
Okay.
He sent me a picture of it, and it's a little different. Mine was actually a blue truck, and it didn't win any races. But his looks like it actually did pretty well. And so shout out to Will for the Jimmermobile. It's good to know that we're not alone in this world. And also shout out to Will because he's one of our day one viewers.
It's true.
He's been with us from the very beginning, and we've come so far.
Shout out to Will's great-grandfather who wrote an article in the Salt Lake Tribune about my grandfather. So throwback, I think, what was that? That was the top 5
moments.
Yeah, I think that's
right. I think that was like episode 3.
Yeah, so go back and watch that if you haven't. That's our second most viewed video, which is, so that one's probably been my favorite one that we've made so far.
That one
I think that one was super nostalgic. Today's, though, might top it. Before we get there, though, shout out to Tanner Bench. We heard one of our coworkers, Gabby, it's her husband, we heard that she was trying to have a conversation with him. And then Tanner was like, oh, hold on. I'm listening to List It. So we appreciate your priorities, Tanner, and apologize to Gabby for that. But without further ado, let's list it, shall we?
I got it on my list. It don't matter what I do. It's just plain to see the remedy. I really don't exist. Ain't no getting over you. Yeah.
All right, Jackson, you're leading us off today. Give us your top 5 stadium concessions at LaVell Edwards Stadium.
So stadium foods. So we're less than 100 days away from BYU kicking off against Utah Tech. So with this episode, I want you guys to think what is going to really make your mouth salivate. The things that really taste like game day. And that's what my top 5 is. So my honorable mention is one that I haven't tried, but I really want to try. The Cougar Paw ice cream.
Ooh,
it looks delicious. Never tried it. Want to try it. So it's got to be an honorable mention. Number 5, popcorn. It's just a classic. Game day classic. Love popcorn. Butter, salt. Amazing. Number 4. Now this one, my friends will understand this. Blue Powerade.
Okay.
There's nothing better than watching your blue team with an ice cold glass or souvenir cup of Blue Powerade. Number 3, sweet pork nachos, especially when you get them in the bowl, the
stadium bowl?
Football bowl. Yeah, those are good. I recommend those. Number 2, J-Dogs. Most memorable meal I've ever had at LaVell Edwards Stadium is the J-Dog. Then number 1, the classic, the only thing that they sell at LaVell Edwards Stadium with a mascot, the Cougar Tail. It is the king of BYU concessions. If you don't have the Cougar Tail in your top 5, you are wrong. Cam, what's your list?
I agree with that. You got to have the Cougar Tail in the top 5. I'm going to start with my honorable mention. I'm actually going to go with a Pop-Tart. Now, they don't sell them at LaVell Edwards Stadium yet, but LaVell Edwards Stadium, come on, BYU Dining. You got to make it happen. BYU Food to go. Whoever it is, it's the Provo Ballroom team that's always running concessions whenever I'm there. Make it happen. We need Pop-Tarts at LaVell Edwards Stadium. Which brings me to my number 5, which is the Cougar Tail. Not a huge fan of maple donuts. Only had it once, and it was about half of one that I shared with a friend at a baseball game. So slotting in at number 5. Controversial, I know. Number 4, similar to yours actually, the souvenir soda. I just think the cups are super fun. Still have a bunch at my house. I use it for my drinking cups at my apartment, so super fun. Number 3, you can't have a list of stadium foods without having a hot dog on there. So this, the $7.50 hot dog, however expensive it is, way too expensive, but it's on the list. Number 3 used to be the Nathan's hot dogs, which were fun. Number 2, regular popcorn. I've got a little bit of a superstition with just the regular popcorn that comes in the BYU Sports Nation bag. We'll get to that more in checking it twice, so stay tuned. But which brings me to my number 1, which wasn't even on Jackson's list, the Minute Maid frozen lemonade.
Oh.
And now, I don't know why I love this so much, but I just do. And it just is my favorite thing at BYU. You can get it at the dollar store for $1.25. But it's number 1 on my list. That's my go-to food when I'm at a BYU sporting event.
Okay, that's a good list.
Yeah.
I love Minute Maid frozen lemonade, I have to say. I remember vividly when I was in kindergarten going to watch Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with a Minute Maid frozen.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I love it. It's just not a huge stadium food for me.
Yeah.
But with all of that being said, it's time to introduce our guest, right?
I'm super excited for our guest list. A lot of you may know him associated with the number 51. If you've seen some of our Instagram posts or on Twitter, he reposts our tweets a lot, which we're super grateful
He's
for.
a big Seahawks fan.
Big Seahawks fan from
kidding.
from the
He's a
state of
49ers
Seattle. Not even the state. Owen Hall, our producer, welcome. He's going to join our guest list today in just a minute. Oh, there he is.
So I'm a 49ers fan. Put that out there. But yeah,
the
I
faithful.
love food, so I've stuck myself in here against these guys' will. I'm just gonna hop right into it. Honorable mention. You guys talked about the souvenir cups. Diet Coke. Shout out to my wife also, because that souvenir cup, Kalani Sitake on the front, can't beat it. And Diet Coke is really good from there. Number 5, which Cam needs to try, Graham Canyon ice cream. Stick around, because we're taking him to the creamery and he's trying it. Graham cracker ice cream with graham cracker bits and chocolate covered honeycomb. So amazing already.
I didn't even know that's what it was.
Yeah, you gotta try.
It's like if the Grand Canyon was an ice cream. You know?
Okay.
Number 4, J-Dogs. My order, you gotta get the Polish, you gotta get the secret sauce or special sauce, forget what they call it, and then tons of sauerkraut and jalapenos.
Oh,
So I like it spicy. Those jalapenos are good. Number 3, good old Cougar Crunch. My guys here, they just like basic buttered popcorn, but come on, kettle corn, it's perfect, especially for any type of stadium food. Remember watching the OSU game, had Cougar Tail in one hand, and then Cougar Crunch in the other. And it's a great game.
you should put the Cougar Crunch on the Cougar Tail.
I think you developed the next Cougar Tail. You gotta fix that.
I think you've developed diabetes.
I do. A little
Shout out
salty
to my
sweet
roommate, Carson Prenovo. Diabetes since day one.
All right.
That's crazy.
And my
Number
soon-to-be
2.
father-in-law.
I've got the soft pretzel.
Oh.
I am a sucker for a good soft pretzel, whether you put mustard on it or honey mustard even, and queso. It's just so good with the salt on it. And I have to say, one of the better priced foods at LaVell Edwards Stadium. So you get your money's worth too. Lastly, shout out Sean Farnham, my fellow Cougar Tail lover. Number 1 is the Cougar Tail. It is diabetes. It is ginormous, 18-inch maple bar. But you can't name a more iconic food item at LaVell Edwards Stadium or any BYU event. So, guys, that is my list.
Okay.
Owen, I think this is a beautiful list. Okay, first off, favorite part about the list, the Cougar Tail at number 1. If the Cougar Tail is not number 1 in your top 5, you are wrong, okay? Cameron, why? Okay. I want to ask you why it's at number 5, but can I share why it's at number 1 for me and,
Yes.
and why it's at number 1 for Owen?
And we're in checking it twice, by
Yes,
the way.
yes,
The
this is
graphic just
checking
went
it
up on screen. Thanks to
I-
Owen for editing everything.
I just got a little excited there. But I realized how superstition driven my foods are. I eat a Cougar Tail every game because I'm superstitious that if I don't have a Cougar Tail, BYU will lose. And I have a funny story about that. When BYU played Oklahoma State in 2024, I hadn't had a Cougar Tail till late in the fourth quarter. And my buddy that I was with was like, Jackson, you need to have a Cougar Tail. So I ate a Cougar Tail, BYU came back and won. Okay? And then also J-Dogs. I'm superstitious. If I don't have a J-Dog, BYU loses.
Okay.
In the Kansas game in 2024, I was too cold. I chose not to have a J-Dog.
It's your fault.
Top 5 biggest heartbreak in BYU sports history because I didn't have a J-Dog. BYU dining, you have a big impact. Okay, let's get back to the Cougar Tail.
He
Cam,
skipped the heart attack, and that brought the heartbreak.
Cam, why?
So, real quick before we get to that, I actually had to have a food item that's superstitious to me that deals with the Oklahoma State game as well. BYU, I'm pretty sure it was this game. I don't remember, but we were not playing super great. It was at halftime, I remember. I can't remember if we were losing or not, but I'm like, I just went and got some popcorn because I was feeling it. And then from that point on, I got popcorn for the next 3 games, and BYU won every single game that I had the popcorn out. So it works. I also had it at the Kansas game, and I haven't bought popcorn since because we lost that game. But I had to put that on number 2. I'm a super superstitious guy. Not even just a little stitious, just very stitious. So that was at my number 2. But Cougar Tail at number 5. I'm not a big fan of maple. So
Okay.
I've never had another Cougar Tail flavor. I was on my mission when they had the chocolate Cougar Tail. And I think they had it at the Kansas State game as well. I was on a date. I skipped the game for a date. It was a good date. But yeah, so that's why it's at number 5 for me. I'm just not a big fan of maple donuts, so I feel like I couldn't have had a list without the Cougar Tail on there. So I had to slot it in there. But I really loved Owen's number 2, the soft pretzel.
Yes.
That was your number 2, right, Owen? Yep. I think it's so good. I get those at the games a lot. It's just like it's filling, it's hearty. It's like packed to the, I almost said to the bone, there are no bones. It's packed to the middle of the yeast. I don't know. But that's probably what I would have put on there if the Cougar Tail wasn't there. I probably would have changed the order a little bit, maybe put that at 3. But I don't think you could have a list without having Cougar Tail on it. So that's why I put it at number 5.
Yeah, the Cougar Tail has to be on the list. I understand now. Not a big maple guy,
Yeah.
but it is iconic. I don't think there's more iconic food in the city of Provo than the Cougar Tail.
Probably not.
Like it is up there. But
Well, creamery ice cream.
I think the Cougar Tail is more iconic than creamery ice cream.
I know they just passed 1 million Cougar Tails sold. So
Yeah, it's crazy and it's so good. If you haven't had a Cougar Tail, the next game BYU plays Utah Tech on September in how many days? On whatever day it is.
Tune into Sports Nation Law to find out.
But another thing that I noticed is on both of our lists, on all 3 of our lists, it's dominated by the handheld food items.
Ooh, we're getting like analytical here. I love
Items
this.
that, so I've got the sweet pork nachos on my list. Now that's hard to eat in a stadium. You gotta hold it. And then like sometimes like the nacho breaks and you scoop it. So maybe actually I had it a little too high. Like I don't know. Originally I had it at number 5 because you can't sit in the rock and eat sweet pork nachos.
that's very true.
You can't sit. You have to sit to eat sweet pork nachos.
Yeah.
Well, what's gonna happen when there's a big play? Oh, nachos go all over the place.
Nachos everywhere.
Okay. And so yeah, maybe I don't like that I put them so high on my list now that think about it.
I like that a lot. My one thing with my list that I'm like, I don't know about is, so Minute Maid frozen lemonade got to be number 1 for me. But for whatever reason, like anytime I go to a women's sporting event at BYU, I'm always getting a frozen lemonade. I've never actually gotten it at LaVell Edwards Stadium.
Oh.
But like Concessions and Minute Maid frozen lemonade are so like hand in hand with me. I'll probably September 5th. I'll probably have to just get a Minute Maid frozen lemonade just so it can be valid. And, our episode that week, I'll make sure to bring the cup as a souvenir just so I can tell and show you. And maybe I'll just record something, put it on our Instagram. But
I'm going to interrupt. Very important. Is
Yeah.
this basic lemonade or are you going pink lemonade?
so I mix it up. Sometimes I do a little bit of both. I think that's a great thing. My first one I ever got was just the regular lemonade.
But the pink lemonade's a whole
The
new
pink
level.
lemonade's great. I think it's like the strawberry one that they had there. And so they're both great. I don't think one's better than the other. You just have to eat it fast, though, because it starts to melt and it
Yes.
gets like super slushy at the bottom. And I
And
don't love
syrupy.
that. Yeah, super syrupy.
Yeah.
And you got to like find a way to put like the lid on the bottom because the lid's super sticky and then the whole thing gets super sticky. That's the one downside to it. But I think just the tradition of me, like, it's just kind of something that I do at every women's game that I go to, whether it's soccer or women's volleyball. Basketball, I haven't done it as much because I'm on the sidelines reporting sometimes. I don't know how kosher that would be.
It might be.
All right, now I'm here. Oh, sorry. Well, let me take a bite real quick. All right, back to you, Spencer. But I don't know. It's just like it's kind of been my favorite as like tradition, spirit, honor. That's my tradition. Yeah.
And at Minute Maid and at BYU Dining right here, maybe BYU Minute Maid should collab to get a blue raspberry
I think
frozen
Yeah.
lemonade.
I would eat it.
A little
would too.
blue flavoring. We got the blue raz Cougar Tail,
it's true.
right? And so maybe a little blue, because I don't know if I feel right eating something with red tint, like pink lemonade,
Yeah.
in LaVell Edwards Stadium. So
That's
I don't know. I don't know about that. And then I do want to talk about Blue Powerade.
Yeah.
Okay. This summer, if I could, this last summer, so 2025. Yeah. So this is My life just flashed before my eyes.
They said your wife just flashed before your eyes. Well, give me one too.
This is tasty, delicious, blue. I love blue Powerade very, very much. And at the Utah game, I went and bought a blue Powerade. And I got it in the souvenir cup and passed it down my row of friends. And we all drank out of the same cup. Then the next day,
Oh
I
no!
started showing symptoms of an illness that was transmitted through spit.
Just think Sam Darnold and graphic, and you'll know.
And so I was stressed for a couple months that I got all my friends sick, but none of them got sick. Blue Powerade is magical.
Oh, there we go.
So it had to be on my list because of that.
Happy
right?
ending. I like it. Honestly, yeah. I'm like a Sprite or root beer type of guy, but my dad's big into blue Powerade, so that's kind of where like usually our
Dilly
super
dilly.
sodas are one of the greatest commercials of all time. We got to do a top 5 like BYU commercials at one point on the show. Now,
From falling to the finish.
Yeah, that's at number 0.
So high it can't even be number 1. Okay.
yeah, my dad's a big blue Powerade guy, so that's usually what we end up taking home.
Yeah,
super.
it is.
Which
divine.
also you could refill that thing, which I think is another reason it's pretty
Yes,
good.
bottomless refills. It's
true.
So it's amazing. I wish that they had straws though.
Yeah,
That's my concern.
yeah, I'm with you on that. But should we get blind ranking? Let's rank it blindly. Yeah.
I think it's time. Now, again, with a reminder on the blind ranking, we don't know the topic.
Yeah.
Owen picks the topic, and we don't know the order that we're going to get these. So, Owen, whenever you are ready.
All right, starting off strong. Robert Wright III.
Oh, boy.
This could be like middle initials of athletes. His Twitter name is Robert O. Wright III. Why? I don't really know. Shout out Rob Wright for that, though. I think it's pretty sick.
I love when we guess, like, super obscure things,
Yes.
and we're right.
Pretty soon we're gonna have S. Gifford Nilsson.
I'm gonna put Robert Wright III at number 2 on my list.
I actually have no idea what this is, so I'm probably gonna go number 3, just safe in the middle. Yeah, number 3.
All right, next up, Puka Nakua.
What? Okay, I'm gonna put Puka.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'm lost. I have no idea.
I'm gonna go at number 4 just because I think what he did at BYU, like what he's doing in the NFL, has kind of made him who he was. Puka was a 5th-round pick, so I mean he was great at BYU, but like nothing crazy special.
I'm gonna put him at number 4 as well. Oh, I'm gonna put him at number 3. I changed my mind.
Do you know what this is?
I think I do.
Transfers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Carson Ryan.
Okay. Carson Ryan had 620 yards.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. It was a Pop Tarts Bowl performance, and he was drafted. First tight end drafted at BYU since Dennis Pitta.
I think so.
Because Matt Bushman wasn't drafted.
No.
Right? I'm gonna put him at number 4 though.
See, I'm putting him at number 2. I actually think what he did for BYU has been
It was greater than Rob Wright and
Yeah.
Puka.
okay. So according to Wikipedia, real fast about Carson Ryan.
Yeah.
So Carson Ryan, Dennis Pitta, 2010, one of the first day 3 picks in day 3 history in the NFL draft.
Was Dennis Pitta?
Spencer Need in 2003 was the last one. other
Okay.
than that. So
So yeah, I still think Puka's legacy at BYU, the catch that he made against Boise State, like that alone is greater than anything Carson Ryan did in a single moment.
Yeah.
I think Carson Ryan was a great contributor. Again, he had 620 yards, and then Robert Wright as a leader on the basketball team and the guy that is going to be the guy on the basketball team. I kind of like where I'm at so far.
yeah.
All right, next up, Ellie Walbrook.
Oh, I forget she was at UCLA.
Yes, I'm putting her at number 1.
I think I'm gonna have to put her at number 1 too. We were hired to work at BYU TV at the same time. I haven't seen her since, but
Hey, we had our interview with Kenny.
That's
together.
true. Yep, she was
Yes.
there. It was it the 3 of us?
I think it was the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a 4th person. Shout out to whoever that
Natalie Worthen.
was. Natalie Worthen.
Sorry, Natalie.
God. Owen, let's take that out.
Also, shout out to Ellie. Has an amazing podcast called Extra Time with Hallie and Ellie.
That's true.
They're a great producer, but they're taking it up on their own. Tune into all their shows.
I wonder who produces that show.
The bird is flying the nest. It
Yes.
seems like.
All right, and then last is Bear Bach.
I shouldn't. I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
Number 5. Is that what you have left?
Yeah,
too?
I've only got number 5 left. I don't hate the list. I would probably put Bear. I mean, we'll get into this next week.
Yeah.
But I like this topic. I think
do
it's
too. It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a lot
fun.
of fun. Yeah, top 5. So tune in next week for top 5 transfers into BYU. Cam and I will talk about that, and we'll get a fun guest on, and it's gonna be a legendary show.
Maybe we'll have someone who's been in the transfer portal before.
Amen.
That could be interesting. We'll see. But Jackson, any final words?
Godspeed and God bless.
And drink your blue pop. I don't know that. Drink your blue Powerade, everybody. We'll see you next time.
What's up, guys? Today we have the Grand Canyon. Cameron has never tried it.
Nope.
Like I said, Grand Canyon is my sister's very favorite BYU Creamery ice cream, and today Cam's gonna give it a try for the first time.
So it's like, I'm interested to see.
So you got to give it a quick blind ranking, scale of 1 to 5.
It was 4.
4? Okay.
5 being highest. I'm not a huge ice cream guy.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah. Okay. It's very good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try this out.
We got a couple other goodies though.
Well done.
Okay. So Grand Canyon. This was Owen's number 2. I'm on 4. Oh, number 4.
4.
Iconic.
Yep.
Iconic ice cream. Shout out BYU Creamery. Please sponsor us.
Real one.
But we also have Owen surprised us.
Yep. I feel like this is like a blind ranking of itself. Although he told us beforehand what it would be. So
We have my honorable mention, the Cougar Paw. This is a new creamery item.
it is.
Or a BYU stadium item. Look at this. Look at this. So, fun fact, Bear Bachmeyer eats one of these before every game.
But only one bite.
Only one bite.
He only does one bite.
Okay, so it's like it's his little secret to success. It's kind
Yeah.
of like before I produce an episode of BYU Sports Nation, I eat a cosmic brownie.
Yep.
This is like his cosmic brownie.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
But so should we just like both like take
Yeah, you want to take a bite?
Same
I'll take a
time.
bite after.
same time?
Go like late in the tramp?
Would your fiance be okay with it?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
get much ice cream. I gotta get one more bite.
You get scared? Our nose is touched. That was good. It is good. It's very. The vanilla is very vanilla.
Yeah.
Like, is it? Let's see. Is it LaVell's vanilla? It is LaVell's vanilla. So that's very good. The chocolate is good. It melts in your mouth a little
Yeah.
bit. That's a good bite. I like
See, I like the more I like it to be a little bit firmer. So
Okay.
I wish it was a bit firmer. So
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm probably gonna rank it a 2. Like I said, not a big ice cream guy, so I
Yeah.
don't know if this is something I get, but reminds me of a house on my mission. We taught this lady who's 88 years old at her daughter's house, and she was awesome. Shout out Lucy. You're probably not watching this, but shout out to you anyways. And you get ice cream bars afterwards all the time, so this is gonna melt. But we'll let Owen have some.
Now, you can't get a Cougar tail right now
No,
because BYU's not playing any sports. But you can get
I'll pick that up afterwards. Don't worry, I promise.
at BYU grounds. You can get a little maple bar. Now, a Cougar tail is like this.
Like,
I think 2.5 times the size.
Yeah.
But these maple bars are really good. 99 cents at the creamery. So
Not bad.
pretty cheap. Do you wanna take a little bite there,
Yeah,
guys?
just-
And I'm gonna invite you to rethink putting the Cougar tail at number 5 when you eat this. Ten out of 10.
still number 5 for me. That's good, but yeah.
It is. I love maple ice. It's really good. Well, guys, thank you for.
Thanks for coming along with us to LaVell Edwards Stadium. You saw us lady that with a tramp style of Cougar Paw. That's exclusive content you're not getting anywhere else. I'll see you guys next week when we blind rank our top 5 BYU kids.